years. When it comes to Morrell, we've seen, spots of him, but I really know what he brings to the table.
Over the years, we've seen flashes of Morrell's potential, but I still don't fully understand what he offers, which is why. From the opening bell, he maintained relentless pressure, continuously applying aggression, cutting off the ring, and not allowing David Morrell to find his rhythm. While many expected a tight contest, Benavidez swiftly demonstrated who the superior fighter was, leaving no uncertainty.
The reason why I took this fight, and I already had it planned that I was going to take it, but because Morrell's been talking a lot, he's been saying that I'm scared of him, this and that, and I think this is just a way of me proving that it doesn't matter who it is, I'm going to get him in the ring soon.
As anticipated, Benavidez fought with a thoughtful, strategic approach. He's not merely a volume puncher. He places his shots precisely, targeting both the head and body. Morrell, recognized for his movement and counterpunching, had difficulty finding room to execute his offense. Anytime he appeared to regain control, Benavidez swiftly neutralized him with relentless pressure and a knack for cutting off the ring.
Had resistance. His fight with Hot Rod, that was a different kind of resistance. That was the resistance of somebody staying away from you, you know what I mean? And him not being able to catch up to him. With Benavidez can bang with him.
Benavidez's sharp combinations, blending powerful shots with precise jabs, kept Morrell constantly off balance. It wasn't only his physical skill, it was also psychological pressure. By the middle rounds, Morrell wasn't just trailing, he was compelled to adjust his approach. His usual confidence faded into hesitation, and against a fighter like Benavidez, that proved to be a significant disadvantage.
But it's like the better be of Bivol fight. You can say who you think's gonna win. You can't say like, oh man, I'm surprised the Bivol won, or I'm surprised the better be of won.
Terence Crawford is concentrating on his upcoming challenge against Canelo and acknowledged Benavidez's strong performance. He praised Benavidez for fighting with urgency and control, recognizing how his pressure unsettled Morrell. While Morrell is a talented fighter, Crawford refrained from making any commitments regarding a future fight with Benavidez. He emphasized that his focus is solely on Canelo, stating, "I'm on my own path right now. People doubt me moving up, but I've proven them wrong before. If the fight with Benavidez makes sense later, we'll see. Right now, my full attention is on making history with Canelo." Mike Tyson, known for his straightforward analysis, summed up the fight with one word: Benavidez dominated. Morrell had a few moments, but they were short-lived. The constant pressure led to hesitation, which was evident throughout the fight. Fighters like Benavidez never back down, and once they sense weakness, they capitalize. Tyson also highlighted the mental aspect of facing someone like Benavidez. A fighter like him gets in your head. It's not just about landing punches, it's about making your opponent second-guess himself. Tyson observed that while Morrell began the fight with confidence, by the middle rounds, he was lost and uncertain how to respond.
Because I've already seen what he's about, and it's all fake, so I'm gonna be ready with what I got to be able to go on top.
Caleb Plant, who previously faced Benavidez, wasn't surprised by the outcome. "Now people see what I was up against," he said. "Morrell's got skill, but Benavidez doesn't let you breathe. He traps you in tough positions and makes you pay. It's not just about power, it's his ability to sustain that pace for all 12 rounds." Plant reflected on his own experience with Benavidez. "I've been in there. I've felt that pressure. It's unlike anything else at 168. The difference is I managed to last, but not many can. Morrell learned that tonight."
Already know Benavidez lost his belt on the scales. Now you asking him to go under 68. You're asking for an advantage. And I just hate that he didn't just say, nah, Turkey, offer him the fight at 68. Like 64 for Benavidez, David Benavidez.
Canelo Alvarez shared his thoughts, offering a measured perspective. "Morrell has talent, but experience matters. He wasn't ready for that level of pressure yet," Canelo said. Benavidez capitalized on his openings and controlled the fight. In these types of matchups, it's not just about having skills, it's about executing under pressure, and Benavidez does that well. Canelo also addressed the growing talk of a potential fight with Benavidez. "People talk, and I understand that, but I make my own decisions. If it happens, it happens, but for now, I'm focused on my own plans." Tension between Canelo and Benavidez's camps has been growing. Many believe Canelo is avoiding the fight, aware that Benavidez's size, volume, and relentless style pose a serious challenge. Benavidez's father, Jose Benavidez Sr., has criticized Canelo, accusing him of cherry-picking opponents. They say Canelo fights the best. But if that's true, why is he avoiding my son? "We've been the #1 contender. He can't run forever," he said. Teofimo Lopez praised Benavidez for his intelligent approach, not relying solely on power. He cut off the ring, set up his shots, and didn't let Morrell control the fight. It was a calculated dismantling. Lopez also highlighted Benavidez's ability to read his opponent. A lot of guys swing blindly, but Benavidez was thinking the whole time. His shots and feints showed high-level boxing. Devin Davis shared similar views, emphasizing that Benavidez doesn't throw punches aimlessly, he makes each one count. He kept Morrell under pressure the entire fight. Many fighters throw volume, but Benavidez places his shots, which makes him more dangerous. Davis pointed out how this approach gradually wears down opponents. It's not just about landing punches, it's about how and when you land them. Morrell felt every shot, and that's why he started to slow down. Errol Spence Jr. summed it up succinctly. Benavidez isn't just winning fights, he's breaking down opponents. That style is tough to deal with. Once he gets into a rhythm, it's hard to stop him. Spence also talked about the future implications of Benavidez's performance. Guys at 168 need to take notice. If you're not prepared to handle that pressure, you won't last. That's what this fight proved.
You can be a really good fighter, both hands. Yeah. You can be all-time great. You make this great. That's the hand. Because that's going to open up these other hands. It's going to make it easier.